Welcome to the Bodaciously Awesome Family Show. Bodaciously Awesome Family Show. The only show dedicated to helping parents maximize their kids' experiences and for kids to reap the fun. Here are your hosts, the Bodacious family, Adam, Anthony, and Zachary.
Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome back to the Bodaciously Awesome Family
Show.
I am your host, Adam.
I'm your actual host, Zach.
We also have our special guest.
Carlito!
Hello.
I like how you took so long to say hello that Zach decided he had to introduce you again.
I didn't know what you were doing. I didn't know if I had to introduce myself or not. This is not a very well done show.
Well, I mean, okay, that is correct, but and words hurt. But B, if you listen to it more, you would know what to expect.
Okay.
Yeah, when was the last time you listened to an episode?
Yeah, Carlito!
I'm going to say at least a year ago.
Okay, well, maybe this one you'll download and listen to.
Maybe not.
Okay, all right. Well, welcome back to the Justin Family Show. Again, I'm Adam.
I am your actual host, Zach.
And today we're going to be talking about Walt Disney World Epcot. So we've done some other episodes in the past about all the Disney parks, including Epcot. And Zach was a bit young, doesn't remember them all. So we've been going back. Carlos is actually one of my oldest, closest friends who's also a Disney expert and Disney file. So he's been coming to the parks with us. So we figured it'd be fun to get him on the podcast with us. Right, Z?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Carlos, are you ready to chat about the environmental prototype community of tomorrow?
Sure.
Or
I knew it. I predicted.
that was very good. You're like Karnak over here.
Professional.
That's like a magician.
Okay.
So, I'm
I'm a magician.
Are there any magicians at Epcot, Carlos?
Not that I know of.
I can't think of any. Like there used to be, I guess the timekeeper, but he was in no, there was, what was it? There wasn't the timekeeper was in the Magic
Dream
Kingdom.
Finder?
What? Dream
Finder?
Yeah. No longer there.
Well, actually, if you go into Journey of Imagination, one of the doors does say Dean Finder.
It does. I have noticed that. I like Journey to Imagination. I know we did not go on it this last go round. I think I might be the only person that likes it though. Like, and I mean that holistically on the planet.
Wow.
It's okay.
Yeah, I mean it's a fun little dark ride.
It's not as good as it used to be.
Why? Oh, yeah. What do they change?
Everything.
I mean, I just meant of the new one, not like the entire old Journey to Imagination.
Oh no,
obviously
they haven't
radically
changed
different.
really anything.
Okay.
The new version, but the new version is
Loser.
a lesser version.
Yeah, I know it's a loser.
All right. So Zach, let's start with you. What was your favorite thing to do at Epcot?
Test track.
Why?
Because it was an actual roller coaster and I like those.
So by that, are you saying that you didn't like the other things at Epcot?
Actually, the food was good.
The food was good.
The other rides were a little let down.
Okay, other rides were a little down. Okay, so that's a hot take. We'll get to there. Let's start with Test Track, though, since that's the one you liked.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was the best part of Test Track? Was it like designing the car? Oh, at the end, when you go around the big like the mini track? That was pretty cool. And your hair gets all blown away? That's what happened to me.
Yes, yours.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen to me either.
Yeah, not anymore. Yeah, does it went through your hair anymore, Carlos?
No. My beard.
Do you still enjoy Test Track? Because like Carlos, one thing I've realized is that Zach's been to Epcot like say 2 or 3 times. It doesn't remember the earlier ones because he's so young. Whereas you and I have been to Epcot, let's say conservatively 100 times.
Yeah.
I mean separately. We've only been together like twice, but whatever. I know, right?
So Test Track was the best ride at Epcot.
Oh, hold on. Spoiler alert, because I know that you have ridden the Guardians and no one else on this podcast has.
That's right. I've ridden Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, which is by far the best ride at Disney.
Best ride at Disney at all of WDW?
In all of WDW. And I'm a staunch fan of Rise of the Resistance. I'm not a huge Star Wars person. I'm not a fan of that era, in the Star Wars world,
Sure.
but it is that was the best ride I've ever been on.
But you're saying that Guardians is better.
Guardians is way better. It's
Okay,
two
so
different types of rides because Guardians is a roller coaster.
All right, so here, how about this? So you and I get to go on another preview. You'll be like yet another preview for you for Guardians in a couple weeks. What if you and I do another podcast just on the Guardians coaster when it opens?
Sure.
After I get the chance to ride it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm very upset because I was going to go today for another preview, but my partner got sick.
So you've only been on it twice so far, right?
I've been on it twice so far.
Okay. Oh, it's by the time we're, at least at the time we're recording this, not necessarily by the time it drops. All right. So outside of Guardians, you said Test Track's your favorite ride at Epcot, right?
Yes.
All right. Here's my question. What's your second favorite ride?
Soarin'.
No.
Oh.
No. Wrong answer. Try again.
So here's the thing. I don't know if you got this from this reaction. Zachary was not a fan of Soarin'.
Nope.
Well, Zachary's a little kid.
I
Who doesn't understand what good is.
Well, I told him I think part of the problem.
Well, the problem there is Zachary also said that he enjoyed the food at Epcot.
The food at Epcot's great.
He had chicken nuggets.
Oh, yes, right. He didn't have
A bacon burger, buddy.
That's right. He didn't have any of the good food. You're right. He had all the bad food.
No, sir. You had a burger and then had pieces of bacon.
With bacon on it.
You took the bacon off.
But it was
You took the bacon off and then ate it. That doesn't make a bacon burger.
Yes.
That's a burger with a side of bacon.
So what you're saying, for breakfast, I have eggs and bacon, and then cereal. I had an eggs, bacon, and cereal breakfast.
So if you put the Lucky Charms inside of like an omelet.
Yeah, that's different.
So, all right. But yeah, when he first told me he liked the food second, I'm like, well, that makes sense because we had really good food. I forgot the fact that he didn't eat any of at the kiosk. He only ate at like the crummy dining room lady.
Yeah, the sunshine. What is it? Seasons.
Yeah. Okay. So, how about this thing, Carlos? I have a question for you. I think this is going to spark a small conversation on the pantheon of rides at Epcot or experiences at Epcot, if you will. Where do you put Mission Space?
I like Mission Space.
Okay, I do too.
I put it. I would probably put it third in that.
Okay, but when I say I like Mission Space, and when you say you like Mission Space, I have a feeling we're not talking about the same ride.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Okay. So what is it? There's the throw up version and then the Atom version, right?
There's Orange, Mission Orange, and Mission Green.
Okay. So Orange. So when the ride opened, it was all orange.
Correct.
And I did that version, and it's amazing. It really is incredible. The first 5 seconds where you're taking off and you get to weightlessness is the best 5 minutes of any ride I've ever experienced. Or 5 seconds. The other 30 seconds are awful. Yes, I have a timeout number. Yes.
I'm going to go get something.
Okay, he's leaving. Okay, we'll talk amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the thing, Jack. Is that the ride is so cool, but you like the version you went on, right? Like you enjoyed the green version.
It was pretty good, yeah. It wasn't bad. I would have liked to go on orange.
So do you think that the version of Mission Space that you went on, was that better or worse than Soarin'?
Better.
So you like Mission Space green more than Soarin'?
Yes.
Okay. So actually I find them very similar because of Mission Space Green is just like a little tour around the Earth.
Yeah, they're kind of the same except Soarin's worse.
And then where do you put Club Cool on the list of things at Epcot?
That's probably second.
That's after Test Track is Club Cool? Free soft drinks.
Cucumber Sprite.
I know you and Mom were just downing that cucumber Sprite.
It was so good.
We have Sprite and we have cucumbers. We can make it. I mean, not right now, but like in the United States, there is Sprite and there is cucumbers. We can make you cucumber Sprite. We have the technology. We can build it.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, Carlos is now showing us. Okay, he has an Epcot English, very good, map.
No, just to get the wording right. I need nomenclature.
Oh, so you're trying to make sure you have the official wording of the high stakes thrill ride that will cause Adam to wish he was dead.
Yeah.
We're already dead.
So my orange experience, we went on it again. First 5 seconds, best thing ever. And then when you leave the gift shop, there's like a wall, and I sat on that wall, and I'm not even making this up, for about an hour and a half with my head in my hands. Chantel had got me some Coke to try to cool me down and try to calm my stomach. And the rest of the day, I mean, it honestly felt like I had been beaten with a rolling pin.
Well, in all honesty, you don't have the best of stomachs.
Ooh.
I mean, it was my head.
No,
and I put on the best of heads either.
I've been on a boat ride with your father, and that did not go well either.
I would say this was very similar to that open water boat trip. Actually, that was those two things were remarkably similar.
Yep. No, well, orange was actually the only one you could ride at first, like you said.
Yeah, initially.
And then there were some issues, like there was a person who passed away on the ride or due to the ride. There was lots of illnesses to where they had to put sick bags in the compartments.
For what it's worth, I did not need to use the sick bag. I thought I was going to, but I did not have to.
Yeah, people were getting sick, so they had to clean, so it was taking too long in between loading and unloading. But I will say this. The first time I rode Mission Space, which was whenever it opened, I don't remember. But I went down there, and a friend of mine got me on, and it was the most amazing thing I had ever seen at that time. Because you know that you're not leaving Earth, but you're convinced, oh, well, we're looking at a screen. And the screen starts moving like you're going up, but you know you're not going out into space. But the minute your tears are coming out of your eyes and going towards the back of the head instead of down, yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Well, I always said it was was when you're so Zach, in the real Mission Space, that you're in a rocket and you see it and you actually take off, and that takeoff is because you're then spinning. You actually get it's like 2 or 3 G's. Like, it's not a lot, but it's not nothing. And when you then have to go to press the button, like, you can't move your arms. Like, you're like, I mean, you can, but you're like, oh my gosh, this is not effortless. Like, you're working to move your arm because the force is so great. That opening 5 seconds is if I could just do the 5 seconds again, I would. But it's just the other than 3 minutes that make me want to die. All right, so we covered. We had Zach's hot take and that he doesn't like Soarin'. We covered Test Track and Club Cool. So, Club Cool. What's your favorite flavor at Club Cool, Carlos?
Oh, what was it?
I thought you were gonna say Beverly.
No, I like Beverly. I don't have an issue with Beverly.
You're the only person I actually ever noticed drink it with like a straight face. You're just like, yes, it's fine.
Yeah, it's a bitter. It's fine. It's an after dinner. What is it? Aperitif?
Aperitif.
Is that the word?
Aperitif.
Yeah, but it doesn't bug me that much. But I think, what was it? It was Country Club. Is that the name of it? The one that was kind of fruity.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was either, because they changed them all up. I did like that one too.
Yeah.
It was made by Minute Maid, but yeah, it was
made strawberry things.
Made strawberry things.
Yeah.
We should have taken pictures.
Yeah.
Okay, so no. So how about this, Mr. Zachary? When I told you that we were gonna do a ride that was all about farming, what did you think?
It was going to be super boring, but it wasn't that bad.
It is. The land is a great ride.
I thought it was going to be horrible.
But it's not, is it?
It wasn't that bad.
Because there's bananas.
There's been lots. It's like a 20-minute ride.
It's a pretty long ride about farming and fish farming.
Yeah.
What does the official map there say about the land, Carlos?
Oh, the land? Where is the land? Soarin', amazing planet. Travel through the greenhouses of the land to see the tasty side of science. featuring innovative food growing techniques.
The tasty side of science. Now, I know they say they use that food somewhere, and I assume it's up in the restaurant, up in the spinning restaurant upstairs. But do they really? I don't think that they make enough to actually populate a restaurant. I think that's just like cast members, and I think like the college kids are stealing the bananas and going home.
So I've actually done the behind the scenes tour.
Have you really?
Yes.
Oh, I want to.
And when you're on the behind the scenes tour, you do get to taste some of the plants.
What'd you taste? What'd you eat?
I had a Mickey Mouse cucumber.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know this.
Yes. This was years ago, because behind the scenes has not come back yet. So this was at least 10 years ago, or before. It's actually before, but yeah, you go back there. They show you the behind the scenes, and you go through the back area of the garden area, and then you have to wear the little shoe socks.
The little feet bonnet things?
Yeah, exactly.
The little booties?
Yeah. And you go through the back, and they show you the little lab area. They tell you what they're doing today. And then that day, it was cucumber they had, and they put it in the cucumber cast, which is a plastic cast that makes the cucumber shaped like Mickey. The problem is, the cucumbers are so hard that they will break the molds.
Match.
So they have issues with that. I don't know if they even do it anymore. But I remember.
So I was going to do that tour. So, Zachary, if we said, hey, not only are we going to go on a boat ride about farming, but then we're going to go like on a walking tour about more farming, would you want to do that?
Well, after riding it, yes. But if I had the idea before going on it, no.
But now you'd be okay?
Yes.
Okay. So what's your favorite country that we went to? Walked around all the countries. Which one was your favorite country to go to? Was it Norway? Because we got to go on the Frozen ride.
Where you lost your phone and started panicking?
I did lose my phone, and I did panic. I didn't even start to panic. I was in full-blown panic.
That's only because your father followed Elsa and he just let it go.
I did. I let it go. Let it go. No, and but the amazing Disney cast member found my phone in an amazingly fast time. I was quite impressed and relieved. And he gave it back to me, which also was a big bonus.
Did you tip him?
I did not, because you shouldn't tip Disney cast members. They don't like it. I don't think.
And accept the tip.
You know, when I was a Disney cast member, no one ever tipped me. So, now granted, that was only for like 3 months, but, you know, it was a very small sample size. Well,
we all know you, so we know why they didn't tip you.
I was obnoxious, but I was obnoxious in a very fun Disney way.
Sure.
What did you work
We'll go with that.
Like, what do you mean?
I worked in the studios and in merchandise. I worked in the stores.
Stores?
Yeah.
Like the little cards?
Yep, I did. It was at times. Okay, so anything else you want to talk here about Epcot? Anything else? Like, well, one thing, when I go back to Epcot with Carlos, I'm going to get some of the food in some of the random countries, and we're going to do another random taste test of food. Is that cool? All right. Carlos, anything else that you want to impart about Epcot? Any pieces of wisdom, words of ideas, notes, things, secrets that people should make sure they're paying attention to?
Pay attention to.
Like, oh man, like I mean, if, on the adults version of the podcast, I tell people to go to the tequila so they can go get a margarita there because inside of Mexico because they're amazing. Like for instance.
Well, the best thing is the festivals. The festivals
are great.
That bring out foods from all different from all different worlds that aren't regular showcase, in the showcase. Different countries that aren't actually in the showcase now. Those are always fun.
And that food's always great, by the way. I'm always a big fan of the Food and Wine or the Flower Festival for the food.
Yeah. I enjoyed Ratatouille.
Oh, we forgot about Ratatouille. That was amazing. That was so much fun. It was like a big pinball machine.
I thought it was going to be horrible.
But it wasn't. It was really good. Yeah. I forgot all about that one. Yeah, I love Ratatouille. It was a lot of fun. One we'd never been on before.
So one of my favorite hidden gems is Turtle Talk with Crush.
Oh, love Turtle. We should say, I can't believe we missed that with Zach this time. Turtle Talk is awesome.
So yeah, they put a microphone in the aquarium, and the kids can talk to Crush.
And it's always great.
Yeah, and it's fantastic.
When that first opened, the rumor was that the voices for Crush and the gang were from the Adventurers Club after it closed, and which also made me very happy. All right, we're at 25 minutes, and we're about done. Anything else, Mr. Carlos?
No, that was it. I mean, like I said, it's hard to decide what's the best thing at Epcot, because Epcot right now is in a flux.
It's in a transformation.
Yeah, and when it's done, God willing, it's going to be a great place.
Yeah, the Ratatouille opening, Guardians, the Moana, water show, those alone, that opens it all back up. There were some festivals. I mean, Epcot's always is an interesting place because it has a lot of good things, but it doesn't have a lot of great things, as Zach was pointing out, right? You have Test Track, which might be great, or Guardians, as you say, might be great, but everything else is good. But then you have like weird things like the festivals and the food, which is great.
The new Connections Cafe is amazing.
Is it really? That took place for the Electric Umbrella?
Yeah. The food is fantastic. It's got a Starbucks in there, which is Starbucks. But
they took out the fountain one, so.
Huh?
They took out the Starbucks at the fountain.
Oh, that's been years.
Yeah, well, they took that one out.
They had moved it back to the beginning of World Showcase. Yeah. The Connections Cafe, I tried it. It was great. My only real disappointment in Epcot is Thanos' ship in the middle of World Showcase Lagoon. The harmonious barges.
The fireworks show.
That is the ugliest thing on the planet during the day.
Well, when they did that last fireworks show, they'd always bring the rigs in and out so that you didn't block up the lagoon. And yeah, leaving them all out there all the time is very odd. And it does not. It's weird that Disney's like, hey, we're going to leave the show in the middle of the show, and that doesn't. It's bad show.
Well, they kept saying that during the day it's fountains. For like 5 minutes every couple hours, they have fountains on. But unfortunately, knowing Disney, things break and do not get fixed immediately.
Oh yeah.
So that's an issue. Also, those barges out there got rid of one of the friendship boats. So there's only the right side.
So it's harder to get around.
Yeah. So that's, and then if you're looking at the main structure, it's off center.
Oh yeah, everything about it's weird.
Yeah, it's just weird. It's an odd placing of stuff, and the show is good, but it's not great.
I liked it, but I thought it was weird. We were sitting by one of those like a firework cannon that went off. That honestly seemed like it was too close to the crowd. Like it was like the amount of fireworks out. Like it only went off like 2 or 3 times, and it went obviously over the lagoon, not over the crowd, but. Like it was surprisingly close for the amount of pyro that was coming out of it. It scared me a little. Yeah, it scared me. A little peek came out. I think you were scared. You're like, what?
No?
Yeah, you did.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
That was you.
Maybe me. All right. We're at 30 minutes. We're gonna take off here. Okay. So, anything else you want to say, Mr. Carlos?
Nope. I'm happy with what you guys did.
Anything else you want to say, Zach?
No.
All right, everyone. We're going to see you next week. We'll be back with Carlos again as well at some point. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, say bye, Carlos.
I just
say bye.
Did.
Say it again. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
All right. That's the show. That was good.
Bye.
Did you enjoy it, Carlos?
Yes. Are we still recording?
Yeah, as long as I can't figure out how to turn it off, so we're just going to have to there we go, stop recording. Yeah, Anthony will edit that part out.